Hi everyone. The blessing of wealth serves as a test of gratitude towards Allah and a measure of generosity towards the less fortunate. Meanwhile, poor individuals are tested with patience and trust in Allah Almighty. Arrogance can lead to a person's downfall, whereas humility elevates him. However, it is important to understand that humility does not equate to weakness in Islam. As Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, a strong believer is more valued and beloved by God than a weaker believer. In Islam, humility means acknowledging that all achievements and successes ultimately belong to Allah's will, while still recognizing the importance of our own efforts. In today's lesson, we will explore a tale from the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Kahf. It teaches us that remaining steadfast in our faith during times of adversity is a privilege. Conversely, becoming arrogant about the blessings bestowed upon us by Allah serves as a warning that we may lose them if we are not careful. This story offers a valuable lesson to those who take important matters for granted and forget that everything they possess is a gift from Allah, who has the power to take it all away if He wills.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
واضرب لهم مثل الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا فعسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا.
تي في قرآن
In a quaint village, where the sun cast a gentle glow upon the fertile lands, lived two men who were as different as night and day. One was bestowed with abundant wealth and offspring, a man whose heart brimmed with greed and boastfulness. The other was a humble soul, rich in gratitude, though poor in worldly possessions. The wealthy man owned 2 gardens of unparalleled beauty, filled with luscious grapevines and bordered with towering palm trees. Every season, the gardens produced bountiful crops, their lushness unchanging. A river flowed through them, granting the soil life and turning every harvest into more gold than before. His wealth extended beyond the gardens, with riches beyond count. One afternoon, the poor man, with nothing but faith in his heart, approached the wealthy man. They stood among the fragrant vines, and as they conversed, the wealthy man boasted, comparing his opulence and offspring with a sneer. He walked proudly through his gardens, dismissing Allah's role in his fortune. He claimed that his wealth would endure forever, and even spoke of doomsday as a distant myth, certain that if ever he returned to his Lord, greater rewards would await him.
I am more prosperous than you and possess greater strength in numbers. I do not believe that this will ever come to an end, nor do I think that doomsday will come. Even if I were to return to my Lord, I am confident that I would find something far better waiting for me.
Sometimes, in the splendor of life's blessings, we become blind to the fleeting nature of our existence. We deceive ourselves into believing that what we have, if perfect now, will last forever. The poor man, silent and wise, listened before humbly responding with a question that cut to the core. He reminded the wealthy man of his modest beginnings, of dust and humble origins.
Do you really doubt the one who created you from dust, who shaped you from a sperm drop and turned you into a man?
Unlike the rich man's extravagance, the poor man remained grateful, upholding his belief in Allah's oneness and admonishing pride. Whenever you enter your garden, he gently advised, praise the greatness of Allah.
But as for me, He is Allah, my Lord, and I do not associate anyone with my Lord. And why didn't you say when entering your garden, what Allah willed has occurred, there is no power except in Allah? Although you see me less than you in wealth and children, it is possible that my Lord will grant me something better than your garden. He may send a devastating punishment from the sky, causing your garden to become a barren, dusty expanse, or causing its water to sink into the ground, making it impossible for you to access it.
Speak with humility and say, Masha Allah la hal awala quadata illa billah. For such words reflect our dependence on His mercy. Though he lacked the worldly splendor, the poor man's faith was immovable. He hoped for the ultimate reward in the hereafter, warning the wealthy of impending calamity and Allah's wrath. Then disaster struck. The gardens, once a realm of green abundance, were enveloped by ruin. The wealthy man, stricken with despair, lamented over his losses, cursing the day he associated others with his Lord. His glorious gardens now lay in desolation, and he cried out to Allah when all was lost. Alone, with no ally save Allah, no wealth nor people stood by him. His wealth and men rendered helpless, and his arrogance leading to his downfall. Authority and dominion belonged solely to Allah.
A quaint thing is a blatant thing because it is old or unusual. We use this adjective to describe a thing that is different in quality or appearance. To bestow means to put. To bestow upon means to give, confer, or to present. For example, an honor, a right, or a gift. An example, the office was bestowed on him by the monarch of this realm. The word luscious is an adjective. For food and drinks, it means very sweet and pleasant to the taste. Generally, it means appealing to the senses, pleasant to see, hear, or feel. An example, she slipped into her luscious pale pink silk pajamas. The word bountiful is an adjective and it means large in quantity, abundant, or giving generously. For example, of food, bountiful supply. An example, this bountiful God had thought of everything. The word opulence refers to the quality of being expensive or luxurious. It means wealth, riches, or abundance. As of resources or goods, it means plenty. For example, rooms of spectacular opulence. An example, she stared around her in awe of the sheer opulence of the room. The offspring is a person's child or children. It means also the product or result of something. An example, child hunger is the offspring of political indifference, unaccountable governance, and economic mismanagement. The word extravagance indicates the lack of restraint in spending money or using resources. It means to spend a lot of money or to use a lot more of something than you can afford or than it is necessary. An example, salmon is unnecessary extravagance in this meal. To admonish means to blame or to tell someone that they are doing wrong with a hint of warning not to do it again. An example, she could be seen as severe at times, like an admonishing teacher. The word impending is an adjective to refer to the approach of some feared events which will happen soon. The oncoming of an event regarded as threatening or significant. For example, their impending marriage. To lament means to show great grief. For example, he lamented the death of his infant daughter. It may mean also to complain. For example, there were constant lament about the conditions of employment. The word desolation denotes a state of complete emptiness or destruction, such as the desolation found in the desert. It can also refer to profound unhappiness or loneliness. An example, in choked desolation, she watched him leave.